Knowledge is of no value unless you put it into practice. Where there is shouting, there is no true knowledge. The improvement of understanding, I for two ends. First, our own increase of knowledge. Secondly, to enable us to deliver that knowledge to others. Information is just bits of data. Knowledge is putting them together. Wisdom is transcending them. When you know better, you do better. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. To acquire knowledge, one must study, but to acquire wisdom, one must observe. A loving heart is the beginning of all knowledge. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Ignorance is a virus. Once it starts spreading, it can only be cured by reason. For the sake of humanity, we must be that cure. Knowledge that is not put into practice is like food that is not digested. Beware of false knowledge. It is more dangerous than ignorance. Mathematics is the key and door to the sciences. Science is a way of thinking much more than it is a body of knowledge. Knowledge is power, but only wisdom is liberty. If you have knowledge, let others light their candles in it. Faith is a knowledge within the heart, beyond the reach of proof. Knowledge is power. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. Knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. Imagination is more important than knowledge. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. The saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. The greatest obstacle to discovery is not ignorance. It is the illusion of knowledge. Education is learning what you didn't even know you didn't know. There is no substitute for knowledge. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man can have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. Information is not knowledge. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Reading furnishes the mind only with materials of knowledge. It is thinking that makes what we read ours. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. You never know what is enough unless you know what is more than enough. You have to know the past to understand the present. The art of being wise is the art of knowing what to overlook. For me, I am driven by two main philosophies: know more today about the world than I knew yesterday, and lessen the suffering of others. You'd be surprised how far that gets you. The desire of knowledge, like the thirst of riches, increases ever with the acquisition of it. Know first who you are and then adorn yourself accordingly. A little learning is a dangerous thing. Knowledge comes, but wisdom lingers. Knowledge is power. Knowledge shared is power multiplied.